Well, that was supposed to be my cat, but now it's just her tail. There she is. Oh, sweetie. She's all lovey and purry. I love when I sneak a peek at the comments and I see somebody who's saying, "Glad you're doing okay." And I kind of just sit there and I'm like, what makes you think I'm doing okay? Because I'm not posting videos where I'm bawling my eyes out every day. Because I'm trying to be happy around my animals. Because I'm trying to be cheerful and I'm trying to do things all on my own when I need more help than I'm getting. I'm not doing okay. I'm trying to do okay, and I'm not doing okay. I've been trying to get out by myself, and I just end up spending my grocery money on junk food because it's the only thing that makes me happy. And I've gained more weight. I'm so heavy. I'm so heavy. And it hurts. And I'm constantly trying to chase away stupid memories of what people have done to me. And it's just... Why? I know you like him, but you gotta leave him alone. The only reason why I'm not in a mental hospital right now is because I can't afford it. This state's insurance is ridiculous. America's healthcare is ridiculous. It's not fair. I need help. I need help, but I'm not getting it. And I'm alone all the time. Because Mike is always at work, so it feels like I live alone. I am not okay. I haven't been okay for a very, very long time. All I ever wanted to do was make people happy. And I watch these videos about these YouTubers who have done horrible things, like scam people and manipulate people and lie to people and stalk people and do all these things that people accused me of doing. And I'm just like, this is what it looks like. This is what it really looks like. And I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how people can believe those things about me. I try, and I go back, and I look at things, and I know I'm not the greatest speaker, and I know I word things weirdly, and I'm sorry, and I defend myself when I feel attacked. That's the PTSD response. But I haven't done any of the things that these people have done. And yet I'm accused of those things, and it's ruining me. If there's anything I cannot stand, it's people believing lies. I've been misunderstood all my life, and it's not like a trauma like, oh my god, I'm so misunderstood. It's like I'm seriously misunderstood. Literally. I've had moments where I've said something and then somebody goes off on me and I'm just like, what did I do? Why are you yelling at me? What did I say? I don't know what I said. And I know I've made mistakes. And I still feel guilty for that horrible mistake that I made that people think I did on purpose. And it's never going to leave me. For those of you who actually feel guilt and empathy, you understand when guilt eats you alive. For the psychopaths who tortured me, you guys don't understand what that's like. To feel so bad about something you didn't even mean to do. To not be able to forgive yourself for saying something that you didn't mean to say. And for hurting somebody that you didn't even know. That you had no right to be talking about. I feel guilt forever when I feel guilty. Because unlike the psychopaths who tormented me, I feel empathy. And I can put myself in somebody else's situation and feel it from their point of view. And not just humans either. It's with animals as well. Like little Bosco here, he was a feeder rat. And he was with a bunch of rats in a tub. Just a tub of baby rats. Yeah, hi, sweetie. Hi, my toasty marshmallow. And I just think what it would be like to be in the dark, crawling over your brothers and sisters, unable to see anything, little food, little water, just enough to keep you alive so that you can be food for a snake. And it hurts. But then again, I also like snakes. And they have to eat too. So I'm like, I love rats and I don't want these rats to be in this tub. But at the same time, these snakes gotta eat. They're just food. But to me, they're not food, but they have to be food. And it's a horrible circle of caring about animals and trying to accept the laws of nature. It's why if I were to have a snake, I wouldn't be able to own anything smaller or bigger than something that could just eat crickets. Yeah, I know. So it's really, really hard on me when I feel guilt. Because I'm thinking about how hard it is on the person that I made the mistake about. And I can't accept that I made that mistake. It's hard for me to accept making mistakes in the first place because I don't know what it's actually called. It's a phobia. It's a fear of failure that I have, and I don't remember what it's called. It's why I can't take criticism very well. It's why I criticize myself to the point of hurting myself. I love you, Marshmallow. And I love you, you brat. And I can't stop feeling sorry. And all I ever want to do is fix things that I've done wrong. And when people don't give me that opportunity, when people don't even listen to me, it's very frustrating, because if I do something wrong, I want to make it right. I don't do things, I don't break rules. I was always that kid that, you know, where all my friends were jaywalking and I was the one taking the crosswalk. You know? I don't like hurting people. That's why I don't, you know, I try my best not to do it, but I'm human. But people online don't treat me like I'm human. You hold me up to this standard that I cannot reach. I'm not even famous. I'm nameless compared to some of these people that I haven't even heard of, because I don't celebrity worship. I don't influencer worship. I don't know, it's never been a thing for me. I mean, I can joke about MJK being my god, but it's just a joke. It's just being silly. But I've tried and I've tried and I've tried and I've worked so hard, because people expected so much of me, and I wanted to make people happy, and I wanted to entertain people, and I've worked myself so hard that I don't have anything left. I'm exhausted. I can't put effort into anything. And I want to do things, you know, I want to draw, and every time I pick up that goddamn pad, I'm lucky if I can get anything out of it. Ever since my Christmas rat picture, I haven't been able to get anything on paper, even though I have the ideas, because I'm so tired, and all I want to do is sleep. And I just took a bath, and I just wanted to drown myself. I just want to give up. I feel like I've been killed. I don't feel like myself anymore. I just wanted to take a break from muffins so that I could work on my mental health. That's all I wanted to do. Why was that so hard to accept? You ruined my life, Isaac. You ruined me. You made me try to kill myself. I had 200 and something times the recommended dose of medication in my system. They had to force me to throw up by drinking charcoal. And it was not pleasant. All I wanted to do was to take a fucking break. And you couldn't handle it. You narcissistic, ableist bitch. And as soon as you were sure that I was alive, that I was safe, you kept going. Like it was gone. Like as if attempting suicide once made it all go away. What is wrong with you? You know, and I heard you're a zoophile too. I'm not gonna say you are one, but allegedly, that's what I heard. I really hope it's not true. But goddamn, doesn't it say a lot about you with everything that you've done? You've done everything that people have accused me of. You are a horrible, horrible, horrible person. And you're lucky that I couldn't find a lawyer that specializes in defamation. You couldn't even say you were sorry when I was in the hospital after my overdose. You couldn't even own up to your actions. But I did. The difference is, the things that I did wasn't on purpose. You did these things on purpose. I hurt somebody on accident because I worded something wrong. You did it on purpose. That makes you a terrible person. That makes me human. And I hate you. I hate you so much. And I don't think that it's fair. I can barely afford food. And I'm so miserable. Baby girl, please stop. Baby girl. I'm so miserable that I spend the little money I have on food on junk food. And if you think, oh, well, just stop buying junk food. I don't think you understand how emotional eating and binge eating works. It's like doing drugs. It's like telling a cocaine addict to not buy cocaine anymore. Baby girl. He's gonna get you. Yeah, he's getting braver now that he's getting bigger. She's such a dumb cat. She doesn't hurt them. She just wants to see them. Meow. 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 I've always hated my life. But it's worse than it's ever been because of how much trauma you people put me through. And the only reason why I'm still even trying is because there are people who deserve for me to try. Who actually care about this random stranger online. Who understand that I made a mistake. And understand that I'm not perfect. And understand that I'm trying. And I'm just not doing enough for these people who are good people who support me because I've been stripped of everything that made me me. And I'm trying to be me. But I don't feel like me anymore. I don't even feel like I'm here. I feel like everything around me is fake. Like everything's an illusion or a simulation or something. Stop. Leave. Oh, I know. I know you had a nice relationship with Jerry, but not every rat is Jerry. Most rats see you as a predator, my love. But Mom, I'm not a predator. I just want to cuddle. You are a predator, sweet pea. I don't want to eat rodents. I want to eat birds. I like rodents. I want to be friends with the rodents. I'm gonna eat the birds, though. Bosco, what are you doing, you silly baby? At least they can make me laugh. But it's just like, these short little temporary moments are not enough. I need help that I can't get. And I just don't know how long I can do this. I don't know. My brain is so fogged up and I'm so heavy. I want to starve myself, but when I get hungry, I get nauseous, my stomach hurts, and I get mean. I get real mean when I'm hungry. I love you, sweetie. I love you. And I love you too. Yeah. Oh, tail. I want to snap my fingers and make the pain go away. I want somebody to suck the trauma out of my brain. I'm so sick of remembering these things. Remembering what people said to me and remembering how I'm still confused as to where people got certain things. Like the narcissism thing. That's what I cannot even fathom. When I would have ever shown any behavior that suggested even a little that I was narcissistic. I don't understand. It's like people don't know what a narcissist is. Trump is a narcissist. Somebody who thinks they're smarter than everybody else, that they have the best anything ever compared to anybody else. One of the greatest minds of all time. Don't you think that if I were a narcissist, I wouldn't have put myself in Hufflepuff? Don't you think I would have put myself in Gryffindor? Because I would have thought highly of myself? But I don't think that I'm brave enough to be in Gryffindor. I don't think that I'm clever enough to be in Slytherin. And I don't think I'm smart enough to be in Ravenclaw. But the one thing that I do know I am is loyal. So I'm in Hufflepuff. Don't you think I wanted to be in Gryffindor? And don't you think that I want to be... Yeah, he got you. That's what happens. Don't you think I want to be great like a unicorn? Or that I want to fly like a Pegasus? But I made myself an earth pony. Because I didn't want to make myself greater than I feel. Narcissists don't feel empathy. Narcissists don't feel guilt. Would a narcissist save a worm from being stepped on? Because I save worms and snails when they come out in the rain and they're on the sidewalk. I pick them up and I put them in the grass. I did that the other day. I saw this little earthworm. It had just rained, but it was starting to dry out, and this poor little earthworm was just kind of wiggling, and I thought it was dead at first, so I walked past it. But then I realized that it twitched, so I went back and I watched it, and its skin was matte, so it looked kind of dry, and earthworms aren't supposed to be dry like that. And it was moving, and so I picked him up and I put him in the grass so that he could get into the dirt. You shouldn't be chewing on that. You know, if I step on an earthworm or if I step on a snail, I get upset. Narcissists don't give a shit about animals. I treat animals like exactly what they are. They're people. They're not humans, but they're people. And, you know, even in movies, when they get hurt, even though I know that it's fake, I still cry. I cried when the woman broke the puppy's head in Babadook. Broke his neck in Babadook. I cried. And then yesterday I was watching a video on dark things on the internet, and it brought up the horrible dog experiments that they did by bringing a dog's head back to life and then sewing a puppy's head onto an adult dog's body, and how they were both alive, and it hurt me so much. I hate things like that. If I were a narcissist, I wouldn't be with Michael. He would have broken up with me after like a couple of months. But we've been together for over 13 years. This February is our 3rd marriage anniversary. What are you doing, you silly little thing? And the fact that I'm trying to empathize with a feeder rat at the same time that I'm trying to empathize with a snake just shows how much I love animals. I can't say don't feed rats to snakes. Snakes eat rats. But I'll tell you, he was the most inexpensive rat I've ever adopted. He was like $2. I love you, Toasty Butt. But he's just an annoying little kid to Ralphie's, so they aren't quite integrated yet. It's weird, they get along and then they don't get along, and it's just like it's very complicated. But it's going better than any other integration I've ever done. So I hate crying. I don't know if I still have it. I think I still do. Long COVID really screwed up my sinuses, so I get snotty really quickly, and I have to use this spray to force my nose to stop producing mucus. And every single morning, I have to cough up the glob. There's this big old glob of solid mucus in the back of my throat that I have to cough up. It varies in size, but it's just, oh God, I just want it to end. And note that I got COVID like, I think it was November 2021. I was vaccinated and boosted. I think it was the Omicron variant, and the vaccine didn't protect against that variant. But it's screwed up my sinuses. And I've had CAT scans, and the only thing that we've found is that I have a spike in my nose, which is probably from all the times I've been hit in the nose. It's like a little spur, but they don't think that they need to remove it because they don't think it's causing any problems. But I feel like there's constantly something in my sinus cavity, and according to the, MRIs and stuff, all the scans we've done, there's nothing there. There's no damage, there's nothing. So it's like, it's really frustrating when I have to blow my nose all the time. The cold makes me stuffy. Food makes me stuffy. Not just spicy food. Food in general makes me stuffy. Do you have the zoomies? Meow? Meow. 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 Oh, spider rat. But I can't drink water in the middle of the night because it'll loosen the glob early. And I have to get up and dislodge the glob. And if I get back to sleep, I'd be lucky. But I should probably go blow my nose. This complaining video has gone on long enough. Because that's just what I'm doing, right? I'm just complaining. I'm just whining. I need help. That's what I need. I need help. And I don't know how to get it. I feel like I need to be committed long term. How the hell could I afford that? I can't even afford a 5-day stay. So, I don't know. Just don't assume that just because I post a video where I seem happy that I'm okay, because I'm not. I'm really, really, really not. Trauma is a multi-headed beast. And when you cut off one of its heads, it just grows a couple more. I don't think these people understand what they did to me. And if they do, they think it's funny. Kiwi Farms has caused 3 suicides. The creator denies that. But it has. And I could have been their 4th. Just let that sink in.